Hey everyone, welcome to The Creek. My name is Jared Miller and I'm the ministry lead here. In this series, we're looking at the story of Nehemiah kind of as a story of rebuilding capacity for ministry when all you've really known is exile. Last week, we saw the work finally get started. The walls were going up and Nehemiah found a way to involve all of the people in all of the work by making the work bigger than any one person could do. History's first small group ministry was developed and progress was going faster than anyone could have anticipated. We know this because the story moves its focus from the people of God back to a guy named Sanballat. It might have been a minute since you watched that video, so you can go check it out up here. But Sanballat is a Horonite, a member of presumably one of the tribes or resettled people living in and around the areas of Jerusalem who found the city's vulnerability to be a convenient truth for them and their family. The other convenient truth for them? Opponents who have something to lose by your success don't just disappear overnight because you ignore them. Remember, Sanballat and his colleagues see themselves as the heroes of their story. The walls aren't defensive in their eyes. In fact, they find them decidedly offensive. But now that the walls have moved from prospect to reality, Nehemiah's opponents step up their opposition. We're told that an attack comes in the dead of night, and really as quickly as it happened, the attackers disappear back into the night before a counteroffensive can be mounted. A guard is set, but that's not enough, and so the people rightly begin to worry. But in their worry, Nehemiah actually sees a unique opportunity. Be the people of the gaps. In other words, find the places in life and society where the risk, the fear, the anxiety, the sadness, where everything sad comes through, and stand in front of it. Nehemiah reminds the people that the walls are not the goal. The people are the purpose. The walls are a tool to make it possible for the people of God to gather and do what they were made to do as the people of God, to worship. But the people are the purpose. Make no mistake, being a people who stand in the gap is scary business to be in. To be faithful to what God is asking us to do means being willing to risk absolutely everything for the sake of that faithfulness. House, family, job, life, liberty. Everything we hold closest to our heart is up for grabs. Because it just takes one arrow to knock you down. One spear, one rock, and you are out of commission. In the gap, you are vulnerable. But in that, truth is an opportunity, because admitting to our own vulnerability is a deep practice of truth-telling. You and I spend so much time and energy and money trying to build armor for ourselves. We put on the breastplate of success and the boots of beauty and the gloves of fame or the helmet of power. We hide behind as much of it as we can so that the truth of our vulnerability, our fear, won't shine through. But remember that even Achilles had a heel. And that's why Nehemiah reminds the people who choose to stand in the gap that the promise of faith is that you don't have to fight. That God has already gone to war for you and fought for you and for me. That the white flag of our opposition has been flown and that you and I are free finally and forever to stand in the gap for others. And in the words the Apostle Paul would use 6 centuries later, to offer our bodies as a living sacrifice for the sake of the world God loves. Where are the gaps in your community that God is calling you to step into? Let us know what it looks like to stand in the gaps for you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. It's big and red. You can't possibly miss it. This Saturday, my team and I are excited to be receiving our commission for this ministry. And while we might not be able to gather in person together, you can watch it here on this channel. If you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when we go live. And if it's after Saturday or that you're watching this, you can click here to go watch it or hit the set reminder button to get a notification when it does go live. Also, our Alpha course starts this Wednesday. Make sure you've gone to thecreek.life/alpha to sign up and invite your friends, neighbors, coworkers, colleagues, family to ask the big questions with us. We would love to get a swag bag in your hand. So if you're watching this and you live in the Calgary area, make sure you put your address in so we can get that to you. For now, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. We'll talk to you soon. All the best. Cheers.